Alright, the Game Awards 2024 nominees announcement about to start in less than 5 minutes, and I just woke up so that I can give my proper reaction on what games are going to be nominated this year. Going to be quite interesting to see what games are going to be nominated this year and what games are going to win. Even though 2024 has been, I'll just say it. 2024 has been indeed the worst year in the video game industry. So, yeah. It's going to be interesting, to see what games are going to be nominated, like I said. Now, it is my understanding that there has been so many concerns for this year's Game Awards, and I'm talking about, like, certain games, whether they're going to be nominated or not. My friends have been telling me that, like the great games that came out this year might not get nominated at all, and they might not win at all. And I'm reading the chat, and all I've been reading is Black Myth Wukong, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Astrobot, Stellar Blade, Space Marines 2, and other good games other really good games that came out this year. So and the concerns I've been hearing about is that Black Myth Wukong is not going to get nominated, and Stellar Blade is not going to get nominated. As from what my friends told me. I mean, even though like those two are really good games, are really great games, and I have seen some issues that people have with those games. So, is that really concerning? Does that concern me? Yes, that concerns me. As much as I want like certain games to actually win Game of the Year, I am mostly hoping that they get at least nominated. And if they get nominated, they better win something, because last year's Game Awards, even though it was an okay show, but it still pisses me off to this day that the last year, the two great games like Marvel Spider-Man 2 and Resident Evil 4 Remake, they both got nominated, but they didn't win shit. So yeah, that's probably what's going to happen again this year. So certain games are going to get nominated, but they're not going to win anything. It's about to start in like less than 2 minutes. So every year they usually have like 6 games to be nominated for Game of the Year. So if I have to guess, the 6 games are going to be nominated, it's going to be Black Myth Wukong, Space Marines 2, the Elden Ring DLC, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Stellar Blade, and that one game that a lot of people are talking about, which is Metaphor. I still haven't tried it out yet, so alright, less than 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do you have for me, Mr. Jeff Keighley?
And the Game Award goes to... And the Game Award goes to... And the winner is...
And the winner is...
The winner is... 10 years ago, we began a journey together to celebrate video games as the biggest, most powerful form of entertainment in the world. And on Thursday, December 12th, right here at Peacock Theater in Los Angeles, we will recognize the best and show you what's next with the 10th anniversary of the Game Awards. Hey everybody,
10
I'm
years.
Jeff Keighley, and welcome to the TGA Global Nomination Announcement Special. Today, it is my distinct...
Was it a Spike TV Awards from 2013?
Recognizing talented game developers from studios big and small around the world. And you can help select the winners by voting right now at thegameawards.com. All right, you've waited long enough, so let's do it. Here are the nominees for the Game Awards 2024. For Best Ongoing Game,
already,
the nominees are Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 14,
of course,
Fortnite,
of course,
and Helldivers 2. Your best performance nominees are Brianna White for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hannah Tell for Life is Strange Double Exposure, Umberly Gonzalez for Star Wars Outlaws, Luke Roberts Silent Hill 2, and Melina Jurgens Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
Oh yeah, I forgot that game came out.
The nominees are,
of course,
AFK Journey, Balatro, Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket, Wuthering Waves, and Zenless Zone Zero.
Oh, yep.
The nominees
of course.
for Best Art Direction are Astrobot,
Oh.
Black Myth Wukong,
Hey, got nominated.
Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree,
Of course.
Metaphor Refantasio, and Neva. For Best Score in Music, this year's nominees are Astrobot, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth,
Okay.
Metaphor Refantasio,
Okay.
Silent Hill 2, and Stellar Blade.
Hey, okay.
In the category of Best Audio Design, these games are nominated: Astrobot, Call of Duty Black Ops 6,
Okay.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth,
Okay.
Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2.
Okay.
Best Adaptation recognizes excellence in authentically creating shows, movies, and other creative endeavors based on video game worlds. Here are this year's nominees for Best Adaptation:
Arcane, Fallout,
Okay.
Knuckles,
Oh.
Like
nope.
a Dragon Yakuza, and Tomb Raider, The Legend of Lara Croft.
Ooh.
For Best Narrative in a Game, the TGA nominees are
Oh, best narrative.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Metaphor Refantasio, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2.
Games for
Man.
Impact celebrates thought-provoking games with a profound pro-social meaning or message. Here are this year's nominees:
Closer the Distance, Indica, Neva, Life is Strange Double Exposure, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and Tales of Kenzera, Zao. The nominees for Best Community Support are Baldur's Gate 3,
Of course.
Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky.
Of course.
In the category of Best Multiplayer, the nominees are Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Super Mario Party Jamboree, Tekken 8, and Warhammer 40,000
Oh, okay.
Space Marine 2.
Best Independent Game celebrates games with a high degree of risk tolerance, as they are produced outside of the traditional publisher system. The nominees are
Animal Well, Balatro, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, Neva, and UFO 50.
Next is Best Debut Indie Game, which recognizes a development team that hasn't won a Game Award before. In fact, these teams published their first game in 2024. The nominees are
Animal Well, Balatro, Manor Lords, Pacific Drive, and The Plucky Squire.
Oh, I've heard of that one.
Best VR AR game, the nominees are Arizona Sunshine Remake, Asgard's Wrath 2, Batman Arkham Shadow,
That could win.
Metal Hellsinger VR, and Metro Awakening.
They made a VR of a
Content
metal.
Creator of the Year, the nominees are Queso,
Oh!
Ilawan, Techno Gamers, Typical Gamer, and Usada Pecora.
part of the Game Awards is looking forward to what's next. And yes, we'll have
Oh,
lots
Case-
of games
Case was-
to announce on
dude,
December
Case is
12th.
gonna love this.
What's the most anticipated upcoming game? Here are the nominees based on currently announced titles.
Death Stranding 2, On the Beach, Ghost of Yote, Grand Theft Auto 6, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, and Monster Hunter Wilds.
I mean, those are really good
Action-adventure nominees
anticipated
are
games, so.
Astrobot, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws,
No.
and The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. For Best Role-Playing, the jury selected Dragon's Dogma 2, Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erd Tree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth, and Metaphor Refantasio. In the category of Best Fighting,
Okay.
the nominees are Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus
Okay.
Rising, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection.
Oh, man, this is a good one.
Multiversus, and Tekken 8.
Oh.
The nominees
Maybe,
for Best Action
maybe.
are Black Myth Wukong,
Okay, okay.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6,
No.
Helldivers 2,
No.
Stellar Blade,
Maybe.
Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2.
Maybe. Maybe.
Innovation in accessibility celebrates games that are making our industry available and enjoyable to more people. Selected by a special committee of accessibility experts, the nominees for innovation in accessibility are
Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Diablo 4, Dragon Age The Veilguard, Prince of Persia The Lost Crown, and Star Wars Outlaws.
Oh.
Next up, Best Family Game. The nominees are Astrobot, Princess Peach Showtime,
Of course.
Super Mario Party Jamboree,
Probably.
Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, and The Plucky Squire. The Best Sim Strategy nominees are Age of Mythology Retold, Frostpunk 2, Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess, Manor Lords, and Unicorn Overlord. This year, these titles are nominated for Best Sports Racing, F1 24, EA Sports FC 25, NBA 2K25, Top Spin 2K25, and WWE 2K24.
Yep.
All right, let's take a look at our 3 esports categories. Starting with
Best Esports Game. The nominees are Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and Valorant. The nominees for Best Esports Athlete are 3-3, Alexi B, Chuvi, Faker, Zywoo, and Kong Kong. And for the Best Esports Team, our Special Esports Committee nominated these teams: Billy Gaming, League of Legends, Gen G, League of Legends, Navi, Counter-Strike, T1, League of Legends, and Team Liquid.
I'm not for me.
Right,
I don't watch
time
esports
for our
much, so.
Final 2 categories. For Best Game Direction, which recognizes outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design, the nominees are
Okay.
Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor ReFantazio.
And finally, our global TGA jury, of which I am not a member, has selected the following 6 games as nominees for Game of the Year at the Game Awards 2024.
Wait, 6 of them?
The Game of the Year nominees are
Astrobot
Okay.
from Team Asobi, Balatro from Local Thunk, Black Myth Wukong by Game Science,
Okay.
Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree by From Software, Final Fantasy VII
Okay.
Remake from Square Enix, and Metaphor ReFantazio from Studio Zero.
So there you have it. Those are your nominees for Game of the Year. And yes, that means you'll hear the Game Awards Orchestra, conducted by Lauren Balfe, play their themes live on this very stage on December 12th. But before then, you should head to thegameawards.com to help select the winners by casting your ballot in all categories. Also, stay tuned for the announcement of our Player's Voice category, where fans 100% select the winner from 30 nominees. We'll announce those nominees on Monday, December 2nd. The winners in all categories will be revealed live during the Game Awards when it streams globally on Thursday, December 12th, starting with the opening act at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 p.m. Pacific, 12:30 GMT at thegameawards.com. Our team cannot wait to share our 10th anniversary show with you. I hope to see you then. And don't forget to cast your votes.
Okay. They have been nominated. Like, certain games have been nominated. That's all I want to know. That's all I wanted to see. So, now that the nominees have been revealed, feel free to leave a comment down below to tell me your thoughts on these games being nominated on certain categories. So, overall, all I can say is that I am glad that certain great games that came out this year made it to this year's it made it to the Game Awards. So, I really hope that, like, those certain games, even though they just got nominated, they win something. Like, they really have to win something. So, now, I would give you my prediction right now, but I'm going to do another video of that, so where I will give you my prediction. And hopefully, I'm going to try to get my friends on board. I'm going to try to get one of my friends on board and to join me, you know, so that you can hear his thoughts. So, because I want to hear his thoughts. So, I mean, you'll hear my thoughts and you'll also hear his thoughts. So yeah, leave a comment down below to tell me your thoughts, and thank you so much for watching. And as always, I will see you next time from the Big Boy. Later.